A shard is like a poor man's core, but beggars can't be choosers. That's it. A few more shards like that, and we'll be back in business. A single shard can breathe new life into this place. The shard's got enough juice to spruce up any of these places. Hensa. Now, whale ale ain't made from real whale, but it'll make you strong like one. The city tried to use the shards to stake out the wilds. So much for that plan. Rothus Lagoon. Even the brushers stopped going there. Didn't like being eaten. Ankle gators used to roam the wilds, and they nested at Rothus Lagoon. Many a tale folks used to scare their children straight originated here. All kinds of beasts what don't know up from down still lurking about. That's ankle gator country for
God
you.
damn. Have to be more careful.
Even the brushers learned to fear this place. They used to think that ankle gators were extinct. Well, they ain't. One of them's been living in the tall grass. They called her Queen Anne. Turns out Queen Anne got a hold of a shard. Ankle gators love shiny things. Can't get hasty in a place like this. Know what smells worse than an ankle gator's breath? A stinkweed. Ain't time for pecker hunting, but the kid can't resist.
God, these things fucking hurt.
Can't fight Queen Anne without the proper tools. Rushers use their pikes to keep their distance around here. Now the kid can do the same. They say you can't hurt an ankle gator unless it's raining. And it ain't raining. Sharp sticks make Queen Anne nervous, so she backs off a bit. Most of those peckers are smart enough to stay out of Queen Anne's way. Those pin cushions have been living off the ankle gator's scraps. Queenie leads the kid into some kind of twisted trap. One bad step in that tall grass and he's Queen Anne's lunch. He holds his ground. Seems the Queen's running out of options. Still no sign of the shard. The closer you get to an ankle gator's lair, the thicker the tall grass grows. Kid's gotta make a run for it. That old gator's right on his tail. Queenie must have scared a bunch of peckers out of hiding.
Come on!
Seems even stinkweeds know to stay away from the Queen. Ankle gators don't much care for their young. That's why there ain't many around. Want to know how to find an ankle gator lair? You use a kid as bait. The shard's sitting in plain view. Now she's coming for him. She's got nowhere else to go. They say if you run across an ankle gator, you better keep running. She's starting to get annoying. And now he's made her mad. Rest in peace, Queen Anne. That was for the brushers. Kids done what needed to be done.
That was rough.
Queen Anne's reign is over. We even got a crown jewel. All that trouble for a single shard. But you know what? It was worth it. Ain't saying much, but that's the greatest forge in all the city. That Gator's a crazy gal, but so is the gal who promised to look after her. They said Queen Anne was just a folktale. Now there's living proof she ain't. To fix a brusher's pike, you just need a good length of knife bark. Don't want that thing leaving your hands until you decide it's time. Kid don't always care for fancy guns and things. A bow and pike will do just fine. The next shard should be farther out there in the wilds. To prepare for the wilds, Ceylonia's brushers practice at Camp Dauncey. Had to navigate a maze of pincushions with nothing but a pike. It's a dangerous test for a dangerous job. Health tonics were off limits at Camp Dauncey. They said they made you weak. rules said he couldn't use any fancy footwork. Just your brains and your pike.
Okay, I need to fucking find the last switch.
Just getting through the course in one piece was an accomplishment.
What is this?
The Brushers were Caelandia's field agents, and their training was harsh. You had to find a path through the maze as quick as you could. One well-placed throw could take out several of those ugly critters. Once you started the course, they made you finish. You can see why the Brushers prize those pikes of theirs. Can't be too careful these days. The slingers could plug you full of holes faster than you could say draw. The slingers like to edge each other out using customized pistols. Eventually, it all comes down to reflexes. No matter how fast you are, you can always get faster.
Let's see if we can cheese a little bit.
Sometimes the course was brutal.
Oh, I'm so cheesy.
Prep for the course, the brushers could modify their pikes however they wanted. There wasn't time to squash every pincushion, just the ones in the way.
Where the fuck is the last one? Okay, let's just restart this. Yo, what's up?
God damn it, I was muted. You going to work soon?
No, I'm off today. Today is
Oh,
Behemoth
fuck.
Day.
Oh, that's right. Right. So, yeah, No Man's Sky and then Behemoth, that's right.
That was the plan.
Hell yeah.
We just finished
Alright,
this.
let me just eat, and you do your thing. And once I'm done eating, then we'll do it.
I am cheesing the fuck out of this test.
I'm watching. That cheese, though. Oh, I see. Okay. Interesting.
Ah, that took so long.
If you did all right,
Yes, I got second prize. First prize probably less than a minute. I have to upgrade my pike a bit before I can pull that off. Yeah, less than a minute. Let me just do one more stage real quick. Let's get this out of the way, and then we'll do some No Man's Sky till about like 6:30, and then we'll.
Sure.
I still haven't done my sortie for the day either.
I haven't either.
So much to do, so little time.
I'm not really worried about the sortie, to be honest with you.
Yeah.
Point Lemaine's Grand Rail once brought the riches of the wild right to our doorstep.
It's not like we need to do it.
No. I was watching some video about Transistor, and it made me like want to replay some of my Supergiant games. And I was like, I haven't played Bastion in the longest, so I'll start with you, Bastion.
Know how Caelandia became the richest city in the world? 2 words. Point Lemaine.
Such a classic game.
If the wilds could ever be tamed, it was gonna happen right here.
I'm so not as good at it as I used to be.
I don't know if I ever beat it. Because, I mean, there's...
The army's triggers.
I mean, yeah, you can beat it, but then they're beating it, right? Like, there's all those fucking side challenges and unlockables and shit like that.
When they left off. Blam. Just like the fighting days. A gun like that can even put the wilds in check.
I don't know. Did you actually just like regular beat it though? Like, did you get to watch?
Yeah, I think I regular,
yeah,
just raw dog beat it.
I did most of the.
And then the second time I played it,
I didn't do New Game Plus for sure. Oh shit!
The second time I played it, I was doing so much more shit. Like, some of the challenges that I was doing were just ridiculous.
I did most of the weapon challenges my first time around, but I did not put all the gods on. Those gods get crazy.
No, fuck that.
Grand Rail of Point Lemaine. Not only is it still there,
some of those gods are just, come on, that's just stupid.
Of course, it's no longer shipping hides and alloys and spices, but it'll give the kid.
It's one of the things that all their games have.
Just as long as it can stay clear of the trouble on the tracks.
Who made this game?
Supergiant Games. They made Transistor and Pyre. This was their first game.
Right.
Transistor was the second, Pyre was the third. They all look amazing. They're all like fun as fuck. And they're all super different.
Yeah.
Grand Rail.
You never played Sunder, did you?
I don't even know what Sunder is.
Sundered is a 2D Metrovania style game. It's fucking hard as hell. And it was a lot of fun, actually. I don't know if you like those kind of games, though.
I don't know. Metrovania games are...
It's a lot of backtracking.
Easy to make shitty ones.
Those things slip by.
Yeah.
You know?
No, this one was... Yeah.
I mean, I haven't tried. I don't know if it's good or bad. I'm just saying, I stay away from those games. There's so many of them. I'm like, garbage.
Have you ever want to try it out?
Lunkhead settled in.
Well, sure, play it and you play it. Get a feel for it, you know what I mean?
Yeah. The music in these games are always like, holy shit. I think I got it for free at PAX. But I owned the Transistor soundtrack.
It takes fancy footwork on the rail. Wallflowers, coughing fungus.
I own it on my phone now, so I don't need the actual CD, but I had the actual CD. Where am I going? Upward, left. I missed a gun this playthrough. I don't know where it's supposed to be, but I didn't pick it up when I had a chance. And now it's gone forever.
Not much wiggle.
No, it sucks when you talk to certain girls and they know that you're working, but they decide to send you nudes anyways. And it's like...
Like, I'm at work right now?
Yeah, it's like, that's not the right time to be doing that.
Hilarious. But yeah, like I remember trying to play Pyre with all the gods activated. That was like not acceptable.
Near on 50 years ago, first shots fired in the Ura-Ceylonian War.
Oh, I do have those dueling pistols. Look at that. Thought I didn't.
What the fuck? You put your shield up and the damage just reflected back at the
yeah, if
thing?
you bounce the shot immediate, like if you do a parry basically,
I see. Yep.
It reflects the shot right back
here
whatever
that Zolf's Ura forefathers decided to mix it up.
Nice.
Just wish I could get that money. Oh, that hurt.
You missed the PvP last night.
Okay, so maybe we didn't get their sign off on the whole grand
Some
rail
fucking
thing.
dude was wearing an invis ring.
Bad.
That was bad.
Trying to creep up behind us and backstab us.
Oh shit, this is a bad place. Problem 1 solved.
My food's almost done, by the way.
Problem 2 solved. Problem 3 solved.
The rail must have shook the Ura to the bone down in those dens of theirs. Well, the rail won't last much longer now that the kid took the shard. It's still got one good run in store for him, though. All the rotten wood there on the rails turned it into swamp weed central.
You should kill yourself? Nice.
Ah!
Ever tried dancing side to side while holding your breath?
I don't remember any of this.
Whoa!
Trying to prick you in the eye. Well, let me tell you.
Is this new content, or is this something like maybe I...
It's one of those games that it's... Ah, shit! It all blends together, kind of. In like a good way, I guess. Ow.
But then, at last, it's the end of the line. Should have seen him tiptoe around those swamp weeds in his way. Turns out he's got company up at the rail station, waiting for him.
Whoa.
Not just another wallflower, pincushion, mind you.
So Wasteland 3 is next year, right?
Most likely, yes.
Okay, it's not confirmed. Got it.
Yeah, there's no release date yet, but it looks like beginning of next year is the...
At first, he thinks it's Zolf.
That's their goal.
Turns out he's wrong. This is for you, says the man. Then wham. When the kid comes to, the man's long gone. but something else is there. The only words Kid recognizes on that parchment are for Zia. Well, what's a kid to do?
Bring that note back.
He took the shard, he took the hit, and he took that note.
The narrator is also like so good, dude.
Mm-hmm.
Did you play Transistor or no?
That
played a little bit of it.
Straight to the heart of things, don't it?
It was pretty good.
Let me show it to him first.
Zolf's messenger was one of his people. One that
I don't know
just
why I
like many of
stopped.
them survived. And what exactly Zolf told him.
I think it just felt too generic after a while.
Finding gourmet ingredients ain't easy these days, but we'll take what we can get. The note says it plain. Zia, go east to learn the truth about the calamity and our people. I'll be waiting. Sincerely, Zolf. It ain't too late to unlock the potential of this place. The arsenal's complete in case we need protection. Gotta make sure the pointy end's fastened on real tight.
Uh-oh. Starting to get punchy.
Alright, let's go. Let's go try this No Man's Sky business.